to Selling Studio. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm glad that you don't forget about our videos. So, as you know, my name is Annie and together we are reading some English books in order not to forget English, in order to practice English, to practice our reading, listening skills, and yes, to practice our English as I said previously. Well, today we're going to start a new story because unfortunately I had just 2 books about Zhang Zhu, but they were quite funny. I think I'll try to find more books about him. I'll do my best. But today we start reading a very interesting story, I hope so, because I've never heard about this book, and it's called The Railway Children. Yeah, that's the book. So, let's start reading. As you see, this book consists of 5 chapters. Oh, it will be a bit hard to divide them. But today we're going to read the first 2 chapters. Yes. Chapter 1. Change. It all began at Peter's birthday party. The servants were just bringing out the birthday cake when the doorbell clanged sharply. "Bother!" exclaimed Father. "Who can that be?" "Start without me, everyone. I'll be back in a minute." Peering into the hallway, Peter saw Father leading 2 men into his study. "Who are they, Mother?" asked his sister Phyllis. "I don't know," said Mother, frowning. "Stay here. I'm going to find out." Mother disappeared into the study for ages. "What's going on?" asked Phyllis. "We'll just have to wait and see," replied Bobby, the eldest. Mother emerged just as the front door slammed shut. Bobby saw a carriage and horses driving rapidly away into the night. Mother's face was icy white and her eyes glittered with tears. "Where's Father?" demanded Peter, running into the empty study. "He's gone away." Mother was shaking now. Bobby reached for her hand and held it tight. "But he hasn't even packed his clothes," said Phyllis. "He had to go quickly on business," Mother replied. "Was it to do with the government?" asked Peter. Father worked in a government office. "Yes. Don't ask me questions, darlings. I can tell you anything. Please, just go to bed." Upstairs, the children tried endlessly to work out where Father had gone. The next few days were just as strange. All the maids left. Then a for sale sign went outside the house. Oh, they lost their money. Perhaps the father is in jail. Perhaps. Yeah, poor children. The beautiful furniture was sold, and meals now consisted of plain, cheap food. Mother was hardly ever at home. "What's happening?" asked Peter finally. "Please, tell us. We've got to play at being poor for a bit." "Oh my gosh, she's a very strong woman," Mother replied. "We're going to leave London and live far away in the countryside. Father is going to be away for some time," she went on. "But everything will come right in the end. I promise." Chapter 2. A Coal Thief. After a long, long journey, they arrived at the new house late at night. Mother rushed around digging sheets out of suitcases. The next day, Bobby, Peter and Phyllis woke early to explore. They raced outside until they came to a red brick bridge. Suddenly, there was a shriek and snort, and a train shot out from under the bridge. "It's exactly like a dragon!" Peter shouted above the noise. "Did you feel the hot air from its breath?" "Perhaps it's going to London," Phyllis yelled. "Father might still be there," shrieked Bobby. "If it's a magic dragon, it'll send our love to Father. Let's wave." They're such naive children, actually. Yeah. They're so innocent. Yeah, I really love it. They pulled out their handkerchiefs and waved them in the breeze out of a first-class carriage window, and a hand waved back. It was an old gentleman's hand holding a newspaper. After that, the children waved every day, rain or shine, at the old gentleman on the 9:15 train to London. The weather grew colder. Mother sat in her icy bedroom wrapped in shawls, writing stories to earn money for them all. Bobby, Peter and Phyllis didn't notice the cold much. They were too busy playing. But one morning it snowed so much they had to stay inside. "Please, let me light a fire, Mother," begged Bobby. "We're all freezing." "Not until tonight, I'm afraid. We can't afford to burn coal all day. Put on more clothes if you're chilly." Peter was furious. "I'm the man in this family now," he stormed, "and I think we ought to be warm." Over the next few days, Peter began to disappear without saying where he was going. "I can't understand it," Mother said soon after. "The coal never seems to run out." "Let's follow Pete," Bobby whispered to Phyllis. "I'm sure he's up to something." How do you think? What is Pete doing? Let's find it out. They trailed him all the way to the station and watched him pile a cart with coal from a huge heap. Then suddenly Peter screamed. A hand had shot out of the darkness and grabbed him by the shoulder. Oh, he was caught! It was Mr. Perks, the station master. "Don't you know stealing is wrong?" he shouted. "Wasn't stealing. I was mining for treasures." "Oh, a future Minecraft player," sulked Peter. "That treasure belongs to Railway, young man, not to you." "He shouldn't have done it, Mr. Perks," said Bobby, shocked. "But he was only trying to help Mother. He's really sorry. Aren't you, Pete?" She gave him a kick and Peter muttered an apology. "Accepted," said Perks, "but don't do it again." "I hate being poor," grumbled Peter, kicking the cobbles on their way home. "And Mother Pig deserves better than this." Soon after, Mother got very sick. I like that Mother in this book is written with a capital letter. I think that shows that children respect their mother. They love their mother truly, yeah. I like it very much. Bobby didn't know how they were going to pay for the medicines until she had a brilliant idea. She wrote a letter to the old gentleman on 9:15 train to London and asked Mr. Perks to give it to him. "Dear Mr. We don't know your name. Mother is sick, and we can't afford the things the doctor says she needs. This is the list: medicine, fruit, port wine, soda water. I don't know who else to ask. Father will pay you back when he comes home. Or I will when I grow up. Bobby. P.S. Please give them to Mr. Perks, the station master, and Pete will fetch them." The very next day, a huge hamper appeared filled with medicines as well as roses, chocolates, and lavender perfume. Oh, it's very nice that he helped them. I think that not all the people could do something like that. A week later, Bobby, Peter, and Phyllis made a banner and waved it at 9:15 train. It said, "Thank you, she's much better." Oh, you see his smile is so lovely, he's so nice and so kind. Actually, I see that his soul is very good, actually, and loving. But Mother was furious when she found out. "You must never ask strangers for things," she raged. Bobby was nearly in tears. I didn't mean to be naughty. I know, my darling, said Mother, but you mustn't tell everyone we are poor. We have enough to live on, just. Now we won't say any more about it. So that was the end of that chapter. You know, I love this book. I love this story. It's not a fairy tale. It's a story, and I love it very much. Actually, I don't know why. Perhaps just because it's about family. It's about family values, and we see that they stand one for other. They're well very united. Yeah, I love this story very much. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Don't forget that the next video will be on Thursday, and we continue reading this book on the next Monday, so don't forget to watch these videos too. Have a nice day and bye bye.